talks. Before I begin, I'd like to thank all the members of the VFW for this amazing opportunity and my wonderful speech teacher, Mrs. Posner. America is a land where the quest for freedom and pursuit of liberty has been the basis for its very existence. It is a completely unique country to any other country in the world. America is a nation where the spirit of independence has not only shaped our history, but continues to define its future, our future. Of the many great attributes we have in our democracy, freedom is one of the most valuable. Abraham Lincoln once stated, "Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves." He is emphasizing upon his belief in the importance of freedom and equality for all. For generations, young men and women have fought for the independence and freedom of the United States and individuals who reside in this very country. Estimates for the total number of American soldiers killed in wars throughout all of human history are approximately 1.2 million. This does not account for civilian lives lost or non-combat related deaths. The willingness of all races, genders, creed, and cultures have risked everything, including their lives, to protect and instill these freedoms. This dates all the way back to 1775, starting with the American Revolutionary War. There were very successful families who gave up their comfortable lives, as well as many other less fortunate families who gave up everything they possessed to have these basic rights we are afforded and blessed with today. This war was the first time embarking upon our long-lived fight. We were driven by a desire for independence and the establishment of a new nation with its own freedoms and self-governance. Ultimately, this impactful war led to the United States gaining its independence from British rule and the formation of what we know today as our beloved country. Many life-changing wars have happened since. One that should be highlighted and recognized is World War II. It is the last time I believe this country has been fully united for a singular cause. Some years ago, I sat with my father, brother, and passing grandfather while he was approaching upon his last moments in his life. At that heartbreaking time, he finally shared the deep turmoil of the all-out war for democracy. He was a lieutenant in the Navy who was sent in landing craft to remove the deceased and wounded soldiers from the beaches of Okinawa and Iwo Jima. He was never the same young man after these experiences. He had scars so deep in his mind and heart that he could never detach or speak upon until his last breath. For 60 years, he had never said a word about the war. He hated onion sandwiches. We never knew the reason for this strong hatred until he explained onion sandwiches were given to mask the smell and taste of burning flesh and dying men. These gruesome visions never left his mind as much as he kept them silent to his family as well as everyone around him. This entire concept of freedom does not start nor end with the all-out war of World War II or my grandfather. There are many other wars, skirmishes, and police actions that have traumatized and resulted in destructive implications to many young men and women since then. Hopefully you have all heard and have an understanding of why it is so important, why we have to defend and preserve our democracy and the freedom it represents. This is truly the greatest attribute to our democracy. We cannot let history and all of its valuable lessons perish. When we all see an American flag, let's forget about the simplicity of the colors, and let's remember what every star, every stripe, and every stitch exemplifies. The stripes stand for the 13 colonies. The stars represent the 50 states of union. Red means hardiness and valor. White is purity and innocence, and blue is vigilance, perseverance, and justice. All of the details of the flag create a new constellation in regard to all of the pride and values of our nation. It is an honor to understand what every patriot has accomplished before me, to allow me to stand in front of you all and speak my truth. In countries such as North Korea, China, Afghanistan, and countless others, we as civilians could not even imagine being able to speak upon topics such as democracy, nor what we think is right or wrong. I am honored and humbled for this opportunity to say no matter what race, religion, or culture, if you live in America, we can all live by one word: freedom.